What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Zeus. He just played Oranos before switching things up. His name is Moore. And unfortunately, he did not win the last game. Hashtag spoilers. But, maybe this game his name might ring true. You never know. His opponent today is indeed Ulysses. Yes, this is a rematch. Yes, this is a god flip. The Oranos Zeus becomes the Zeus Oranos. And we will see exactly the same game on a different map. I'm just kidding. That's not how this game works. The beautiful thing about Age of Mythology is a change of a map means change of strategy, means change of thought process, means just all around good stuff happens. I've talked about this once or twice before, but Age of Mythology is one of those games which is so incredibly good because the maps aren't static and because there are so many different matchups. And if you think about it, if there is, for every god, there are 12 matchups, that means you need a strategy for each of those gods, which then means you need a strategy for each of the maps. And then each of the gods, you can extrapolate out and say there's like 13, 14, 15 maps. You need like 15 strategies for each god. And then you have 12. And then you times that together and you just get an incredibly ridiculous amount of different games you could possibly have on Age of Mythology. And then there's also the fact that you could possibly go with like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, maybe even competitive strategies that could potentially happen. Craziness. Absolute absurd amounts of different games. That's why Age of Mythology is incredible. Anyways, more over here. He's playing Zeus. He's going for a standard 4:30 advance time, it seems, at this point. Maybe going to go for a little bit later. Very much depends on the food. As the villagers moving over here onto the elk, making everything happen here. Villagers chopping down their wood, doing all the good stuff in the early stages of the game. I'm interested to see if Moore's going to go in with Centaur here and try and make that work. He does have very, very good control. Generally speaking, the Atlantean players understand that movement speed is very important. At least the strong Atlantean players, Oranos, understand that their movement speed is really important, and then they get a lot of practice at using fast units. So then when they transition away from Oranos, it's actually a very natural transition to playing Zeus Centaurs, because the Centaurs feel, maybe they feel even faster than the Oranos units. So you feel super powered with them, though obviously you have a little bit less units, and then you can kind of just treat them like termite in a way and just live the dream. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Moore having some incredibly good Centaur micro in this game. He's getting out an early Jason, which might be good, might not be good. I feel like on this map there's always home hunt for the Atlantean player, so you might not get all too much. We are seeing the Prometheus is coming in as Ulysses looks like he's going for a 4-minute advance time here. Moving forward onto these Aurochs. He might not be lucky here. He is lucky in that the Auroch was in line of sight here to come and attack this citizen. Generally speaking, if you sit on the very edge of the line of sight or the very edge of your range onto an Auroch, sometimes the Auroch will just say, I don't know what attacked me, and start running this way instead of towards the thing. We are seeing the Kotoskopos coming in here with the Jason, spotting that one there. The classical age is just about to pop. There is some villagers shanking going on right now as an immediate counter barracks does get thrown down. The offspring, Promethean offspring, now going to be getting deleted and going forward, going to look for something. We see a military barracks coming up, as well as the Jason moving in and out onto this position. More currently going through Hermes, will be hitting that very, very shortly. 25 favor in the bank, as the Jason still not able to get any kills, but he's doing a lot of damage. You don't actually need to get any kills. You just want to keep moving forward and back and limiting the early game resources that the Oranos can gather. And there is a very simple solution to that, and that's bring your oracles back here and then simply manually convert them. You can see how many resources Ulysses has right now, or had before he bought a citizen. You could delay one of these Murmillo, and you can make yourself a hero oracle or even two, and hold on here as we see the Theseus coming back in. That's my standard to defend against the Jason, right? Because the amount of resources you lose is just not worth it, and you can just have some extra military units anyways. So not doing that, allowing a little bit of an edge early game here, as he is getting Sylvan Law, is getting himself the Centaur. It's very important not to send your Centaur into the opponent until you have the Sylvan Law upgrade. We do see some relics on the map that haven't been picked up just yet. We've got the Girdle of Hippolyta. This one doesn't help out too much, considering Moore's not going to be going for Toxotes in this game, but we might see Ulysses picking that one up with some glee. As where's the other relic? We do have one that hasn't been spotted here, which is the Blue Crystal Shard. It's actually a must grab for Oranos players. It's a very big help. So we are seeing this Centaur coming in, going to go straight after the medium terma of Ulysses. This is exactly what I say you need to do, and Moore is on top of it here, though he is getting chased back. There is already a hero Murmillo. It is worth it to bolt that at some point if he has some more units in here. As you see a stable coming up, no Centaur being built just yet for more. Have to be careful not to get housed at this point. There are the Hippocon coming through as the walls are up. The army of Ulysses looking to come in here. We see the bolt onto that hero Murmillo, as we see more Centaur coming in onto the gather point of Ulysses. Very smart, very smart. More showing the way here as he comes in. Will snipe one term, going after another term. You definitely want to focus down those Murmillo if you can, but we do see another hero Murmillo getting created here from Ulysses, as the villagers of Ulysses getting a little bit out of position, but not too bad just yet, and that's going to force the Centaur out of here. There are a couple of units here that Moore can take down. He does yet again focus down another Terma. I'm surprised to see him do that instead of going after the Murmillo, but that's what's happening here as the Centaur are running straight into Ulysses' army here. Big shockwave coming in. Might be able to pick off both of these. Centaur actually gets one, just about gets two. Yes, he does. Beautiful play there from Moore. I mean, Moore's not the Oranos, from Ulysses, picking off two Centaur at the start of the game with Shockwave. Brilliant usage of Shockwave. 43 population for Moore. Ulysses, 58 population. And this is why you normally cease fire on the initial Shockwave, because you can't be losing that. You need the Centaur mass. But we still have 3 Centaur here to come in and snipe units, as we are seeing the Terma are here harassing these villages as the Murmillo doing everything else. One lone Hippocon going to come through and get a whole bunch of damage done over here as that one Terma does go down. We see the Centaur managing to snipe a Murmillo, taking a little bit of damage, but do manage to pick it off nonetheless, as the army of Moore coming in right now to try and take down the heroes of Ulysses. And now we see the Centaur getting out of here, going elsewhere. These villagers now going to be going after the Aurochs here. Nice play from Ulysses to be on that food this early, as he's got a lot of advantages here. Nice micro from Moore, able to almost snipe a Murmillo. He could actually turn around and kill this one if he wanted to, but not opting to. Yes, he does. Picking that one off, getting out of there. Nice play. Got to pick off every single one of those units as you possibly can, but Ulysses has got a whole bunch of those hero Murmillo now, going to be trying to chase down the Centaur, but the Centaur are indeed too fast. 5.28 speed, not enough. 6.5 speed, the best. We are seeing a couple of stray units coming over here. You can actually kind of fight this. If all you do is take down 2 of these hero Murmillo, you actually have very much had some success in this fight, as the Centaur of Moore swinging in right now. Going to be trying to take down a Terma or 2 here, as he manages to snipe 1. I believe you need 3 Centaur shots to take down a Terma, so don't want to overkill it with the 4th one, but I could be wrong about that. I've been wrong before. These villages are long distance gathering, as Moore is unaware that they need to drop off their food. Anyways, the village is returning back home. There's not a lot of food left on the map here for Ulysses. He is onto the middle elk right now as the Centaur are looking to try and snipe a citizen, almost getting one actually. We just see a stray Miller here that will probably get taken out, making a run for the mana, but does not end up living here. Nice snipe there. More getting a little bit absent-minded at that point. Taking one little shot from the hero tournament that was created, but does manage to get out of there without losing too much. Going to turn around and take down a tournament, but nice garrison micro there from Ulysses getting away. We see another, just an armory coming up for Ulysses. Nice decision to go for that one there. Getting to the heroic age is very, very important here for Ulysses, and we'll see how that's going to go. The army of Ulysses swinging in here looking for something to do. All these houses are up here trying to path block a little bit onto any sort of aggression or anything like that. And we see the hero Murmillo, hero Terma coming in, going to be sniping down these. Oh no, that's so many Centaur snipes. He picks off 2.5 there as Moore's actually going to lose another Centaur. He's so close. We see the path block attempt there, but not fast enough. He does manage to shank down one Centaur there with the citizen. Very nice play. And then the final Centaur ends up falling. Ulysses is playing out of his mind. But while that's going on, big raid here onto the middle food as Ulysses did not set up a mana there. And these citizens might all fall. Whether that's going to be enough or not remains to be seen. Maybe this hero citizen might go down. The citizen might make his way back into the town. So it's going to be very close. No, it does end up falling. And then finally, the hero citizen does go down as well. That's 3 citizens getting sniped down there by Moore as Ulysses is on his way through Hyperion. Going to have no economy in the bank after losing those 3 citizens. Going to be in a very difficult position even after picking off all those Centaur. There will be a chaos that'll come down here immediately to snipe at least one of those Centaur off as the raids are in the base of Moore, getting some nice damage done. But for some reason, Moore is feeling like he can go after the main town center of Ulysses right now. He's really throwing away his units here as the Terma retreating away. We're seeing a couple of units getting picked off here from Moore as he's kind of sacrificing everything here, taking a lot of damage as that's going to be retreating away. Big shockwave yet again to try and take down a couple more units. We see the Satyr coming out for Ulysses. He's going to be able to start massing those Satyr here as the Terma are coming in. Big chaos from Ulysses as he's managing to convert that one there as the Hippocon going to get taken out as well. Over here we do see the Satyr getting focused down by those Centaur. Nice play because the Centaur do bonus damage there. And there's Moore's ceasefire. Nice play from Moore to keep this one going. But Ulysses, in the advantage right now, has actually run out of gold in his main base. So he's going to actually have to fight more for a second gold mine. The question is going to be, what can Moore actually do right now? Moore's spamming military units. He's going to build a whole bunch of houses, trying to get out as many Centaur as he possibly can. He's 89 and 95 population, 7 villages on favor to try and get consistent Centaur popping out here. I don't think you can quite afford them every 22 seconds. I don't think the favor income is quite that fast, but you will be able to get them up fairly quickly. It is only 12 favor after all to train these bad boys. So he's going to get a lot more Centaur in here, and we'll see, can Ulysses hold on this location or not? It all is going to come down to this for Moore in this game. Otherwise, Ulysses holds, and then Ulysses can start putting pressure onto Moore. Unfortunately, right now, Moore's Centaur trapped right now. They're going to be getting targeted down immediately, trying to retreat back. We see the Carabalista getting targeted down there by the hoplites. So many hoplites in here. All the Carabalista are getting taken out very, very quickly. So no big amounts of damage getting done at all. No medium Murmillo here either, as the hoplites going after the Carabalista yet again. The hero Murmillo chasing the Centaur around. Definitely need to keep that going, but maybe not all of them, as the Satyr over here getting some big damage done. But Jason coming in here, and Ulysses manages to hold in this game. He's on the gold mine, and he is very, very safe here in this game now. We'll see what he can do, if he can transition out of this. Normally speaking here I like the Mythic Age here for Ulysses, for the Oranos player in this position. Keep defending, get the Hecate down, then get your town centers. No problem, but maybe because Ulysses has lost a couple, three citizens, actually quite a lot, it might be worth it to get the town center instead. And we'll see how it's going to go. As more centaur coming in, the Hero Murmillo chasing these bad boys away. Hero Murmillo going straight after the centaur, more trying to micro this as well as he possibly can. But Ulysses' army very strong here. 106 of 115 population, more 75 of 115 population. These centaur are very, very low, but the Hero Murmillo need to get onto them. It's almost like it's worth it to split your Murmillo up to be one on each centaur here so that they don't bump into each other and they can just chase and live the dream. But yet again, Ulysses cleans up another army of Moore, as Moore is still trying his darndest to spam these centaurs. More 60 population. Ulysses is 88 population here, as the Odysseus does get taken out as well. Moore is onto his second gold mine already, but he has a little bit of gold left in his main base here, as we see 600 gold left there before he's going to have to really start worrying. And we'll see how that's all going to go, as these units just hanging out over here. And the centaur of Moore looking for something to snipe down, going straight after one. Arcus does manage to take that down, but might actually end up losing both of those centaur as well, as some random fighting happening over here. Yet again, nice play from Ulysses to clean this up, but we do see a dead Carabalista as a result. Maybe not the best of trades indeed, as the Arcus getting big damage done onto this position. The hoplites getting dealt with. The Carabalista over here doing its thing. And now the Ulysses units coming in here, going to go after the centaur when they can. Not quite able to do so just yet, as we do see these Murmillos. It's very strong at this point, but more 66 population. Ulysses is 98. He's still managing to produce his citizen fairly consistently. Only 4 villages. What's that? Only 12 villages right now on resources for Ulysses. He must have lost some citizen. More than just the 9, I'd have to guess, but maybe I'm... Sorry, more than just the 3, I'd have to guess, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's exactly what he's supposed to be on here. And Moore at this point is retreating away, and maybe Ulysses thinks that he's got to apply the pressure, and he might actually be right. We are seeing the centaur making their way up onto this location. There's only 3 of them, but there's no mana over here for Ulysses, as these centaur will be able to snipe down a citizen probably here. As and actually, no, they're looking like they're coming over and making sure there's no settlement getting taken out. There is a villager just casually mining on that location there, as the Hero Murmillo able to defend. And we are seeing the villagers of Moore getting harassed right now by Ulysses in the main base. Nice play here from Ulysses, taking down these villagers beautifully. And the temple still trying to get that favor income, still trying to make all of the centaur that he possibly can, but a little bit low on the food, or sorry, on the wood here to make that happen. Now the Arcus going after these villagers. Nice play. You can push off this gold mine. There is not really a good gold mine that he can go to at this point. This one here is getting scouted out by Ulysses' Oracle. This one over here is very close to the current army. We're seeing over here big chaos getting thrown down. The villagers are pushed off of this gold mine though, as the chaos manages to do a little bit of damage here, but does end up getting cleaned up, and that is the final chaos that Ulysses has available to him. And we don't have any I don't think we have anything. We do only have shockwaves remaining in this game for the god powers until we see the Mythic Age, or the Heroic Age coming in for more. Meanwhile, this mana getting taken down as Moore's trying to hit Ulysses, whereas weaker town center coming down for Ulysses now. He's going to want to try and eat these caribou as well. Nice decision to grab that. We'll see if it's going to pay off for him. He's 110 of 115 population. So he's got that going for him. The villagers over here onto wood, looking like Moore is thinking about going pure centaur for a little bit here before he decides to go into a gold mine. But again, if Moore can get like full population, he can be very, very strong here. Where are the citizen at? Let's see, another citizen getting sniped off here by Moore. Ulysses very much hurting. There's 4 citizens currently getting a town center up. This is a big economic commitment that's going to take a while to pay off here for Ulysses. And there is a potential here 4 more to deny this, but it doesn't look like it's going to be quite in time. So we do see a whole bunch of Arcus here managing to snipe down a couple of units, but he is going to get caught out as the Hippocon come in to harass these units away. Very nice play here from Moore to come back and snipe off all of these units. And there's the army of Moore retreating back. These villagers can jump onto the food if they so choose. We do have this citizen in the middle of the map currently. Spicy location to be mining from, to be sure, as Moore has actually managed to spot this. He sends these Toxotes over here, going to be pushing these villagers off of this gold mine. Ulysses currently pseudo gold staffed. He doesn't actually know about this gold mine here. He didn't scout it. He didn't scout the gold mine. Moore knows about it, but maybe he's... We'll see. We'll see if this is going to be a problem for Ulysses or not. He's got to realize that there has to be one more gold mine closer to him, because this is like, you see this gold mine, you're like, I only get 1? What's that? No, you get 2, maybe more. But we are seeing the villagers sticking on this gold mine, as Moore's army will be very, very strong here. We do see these villagers over here on this gold, as Moore has managed to start mining that fairly safely. Ulysses 107, 110 population. And Moore is 107, 115 population. Let's see the Caraballister Arcus hanging out in the back. I would love to see a palace get thrown down here on this gold mine to just make sure he does not lose it. We see the armies converging on this location here, marching over here, trying to get some sort of coordinated attack. Picking off a citizen would be nice. One very low HP citizen here, and one does fall. The citizen going to be getting pulled off that gold for the time being, as the Satyr coming in, going to get some big splash damage done onto this location here. More coming in from the top side as well, trying to encircle this army. We do have both of the heroes here to take down that Satyr, as we do finally see a palace getting thrown up on this location. Very crucial to start making those destroyers, as Ulysses is completely fine here at this point. We'll see if he can hold on. More 76 population, Ulysses 93 population, as the Toxotes falling here slowly but surely. The Jason getting taken down as well. And this is some nice Arcus production here from Ulysses, but the Toxotes are coming out in a nice fashion from Moore, as Moore is going to try and sit underneath this town center, this palace, but the palace does a lot of damage, especially if you garrison into it. It's already, look at the damage going up to 16.10, and then that's also 3 arrows to boot, so you're actually tripling every time that goes up. So if it goes up by 1, you're actually going up by 3. It's going to be a big deal. As we are seeing Moore still trying to push in here. We've got villagers moving in for Moore, as he is going all in on this location. Ulysses 84 of 110 population. Lots of villagers on wood. Lots of villagers on gold. Not so many on the food here. So this town center is actually not getting any production thus far. So you do see a mana getting thrown down here for Ulysses. The villagers going after this, trying to take the palace down. I'm not sure they're quite going to be able to. This is going to be a very, very big hit to Moore's economy here, as more units are coming in, but Ulysses is losing quite a few citizens for this push as well. There's another 2 citizens do fall. 3rd citizen, 4th citizen will be falling as well. We are seeing the destroyers coming out as well. They're not going to be that useful at this point. Moore's currently 48 of 115 population. Maybe going to be able to take the palace down. I don't think so. Another citizen has fallen here. We've only got 3 left on this position, trying to get this mana up. Moore's 40 population still, and he does end up tapping out in this game, as Ulysses manages to hold on even after losing so many citizens in this game. Very, very nice play from Ulysses. Nice play by Moore as well. He just wasn't able to keep it going here in this game, and ended up falling too far behind Ulysses. He went for that gold staff. He was lucky because Ulysses did not spot his other back gold mine. Had to go for the forward one, but did not put enough of a... Maybe if he sent the villagers forward on that fight, he could have turned the tables into his favor, but instead deciding to go all in afterwards, and much easier to defend there. Nice play from Ulysses, getting the win in both matchups, and unfortunately for Moore, his name, Moore win, does not ring true on this day. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.